Would be alright for shadows, is that it? Maybe Evo Forest is the way to go? Well, maybe. I mean, we're trying it. I'm out here trying it, that's for sure. I feel like it's okay. But I still want the early game, don't I? Wraith plus Bureau, right? Like, I wanted to maybe just not play Bureau, right? But maybe we should. I don't know. Okay, we can Cactus Cowboy this. Ooh wee, look at all that water, chat. You gotta just look at all that water. Oh man. In case you guys missed it, I did put up another YouTube video, so we're pretty much up to a YouTube video a day these days, which is pretty solid. Okay, let's just take 2 fairies. Although I could resolve to clear that. If I hold the car or the horse, we could play Aaron as a 2/6 on 3. Which in hindsight might actually be better. Like, that might be enough to win the game, right? Look at all that water. Obviously the cactus wants all the water, right? But he's also a cowboy. So he's like better than the average. Whoa, Wilbert Axel. Who does this guy think he is? I think I still have to play the Aaron as a 1/5. I think it's unlikely he could clear it. Like, very unlikely. If he can, then so be it, I guess. But yeah, I think I should just... I could have played this better if I just held the horse. Like, a 2/6 Aaron in the early game would be unstoppable. Nothing could touch that, right? Then we would get guaranteed value. Oh, the card draw, of course. Chipper Skipper. Like, fair assaults could be okay, but I want to get just good value out of this. So, I guess we'll try. See what I get. Giant Pastures. Okay, so we could do Giant Pastures. Kokoro Chipper Skipper. For the tempo, right? Could also line on one of these dudes. Hold Chipper Skipper. I could just hold and then go Chipper Skipper Lionel next turn. That could also be acceptable. What's he gonna do on 5? Raw, right? He's gonna play Raw on me? Maybe I just hold. I feel like it'll be a pretty solid turn 5.
Ice crystals.
He has to kill this no matter what, right? Yum yum to fill my tum tum. Isn't that guy inspirational, chat? Isn't he your role model? So I'm shared a fun combo after Grimoire is activated. Can do Fatal Order, Impulse on turn 8 for a potential OTK. Well, there is an OTK with the Path to Perdition, right? And like, although I still have not seen it, in paper it sounds pretty good, right? Like, maybe it's worth building around. I expect a Winged Dragon of Ra, but I guess Sniper is still pretty strong as well. Okay, so, I mean, Aaron got us a free Evo, which I guess is fine. Right now it seems to me like we're playing for Resolve for card draw, which is, dare I say, acceptable. Fairy Dragon is not quite activated yet. It would be after I Fairy Assault. Does that mean that I want to turn this into a Fairy Assault turn instead? And I guess for my rally count, which is relevant, that will in fact be the better play, so let's do that. This way, as early as next turn, we start to get wind dots as early as next turn. And I guess if I hold the Evo, we'll just get better Lucifers, right? In theory. We'll see if that pays off. I do want to get resolved to 5. There's 2 Evos here. Should I pre-Evo one of these just for the stats? I feel like that might be acceptable. But I'm not sure if it's necessarily correct either. I guess we'll see if it works out. This one, right? I have the Fairy Dragon, have the stats. And after that we're at rally 10, so I'll get Windog next turn. A turn of like Windog, Chipper, Skipper, Lionel seems solid. Vengeful Blight. I'm okay with that. That doesn't really clear. I guess I don't have a Chipper Skipper target. So hopefully I draw something else we can axle. I just play Fairy Assault. And we pre-evo. I mean, it's a lot of stats on the board. Can't say no to a lot of stats, right? Sure, let's do it. Since he showed me he has 3 damage area, I'm gonna pre-evo this, so it's at 4 damage. Or 4 health, doesn't get answered that freely. Probably gonna clear at least something. We'll get another Wind Dog. Okay, so Fallen is at 4. After I play Fairy Dragon, I'll go to 5. I guess the Ambush is always a card we should respect as a hard cast on 7, right? Maybe the pre-evo isn't worth it, but again, for the resolve, it might be okay. I wonder if he'll evo against the Fairy Dragon or not. He is going to. Okay, now we have resolve for card draw. I don't necessarily want to like resolve this for no reason, but good to know we have this for the future. Okay, so this should be Chipper Skipper. I could also just Lionel, honestly. Like playing Lionel would not be bad. Well, is that better than I chip and I skip? Then we go Fairy Dragon, Primal Giant, Lionel. No, I missed out on a bit of value, right? You know what? Let's just Lionel this. I feel like it's good value in the body because I like when you get the buff from the Wind Dog. Okay, if you play something we could resolve, I definitely need to pick up some card draw. Yeah, Lionel's pretty good. Like he's just a solid 7 drop. Like he clears the follower, it's a free evo. And now he's pretty much guaranteed to clear something else. I guess Wilbert wouldn't die to the effect, but anything else should pretty much die. Chip and Skip gets wrecked by Sarisa with the Amble. That's true as well, yeah. You always account for the... Wait a second. The Rampiel doesn't die to Lionel. That's pretty funny. Lionel's pretty scary as an 8-9 though. He can train a lot of damage. I need to draw Lucifer. There's the Sniper. I mean, he's not really doing much of anything, so... Cactus Cowboy is not the draw that we want. I wonder if I just play Resolve. Like, yeah, I know that it's just a 2-2, but... I just want the card draw at this point. Okay, these are good cards. Because now the Wolf gives me more burst as well. So let's do... Chipper Skipper. Kokoro said 9. Okay, Primal Giant. I just want Kokoro for next turn, right, at this point. I could also pre-evo one of these, and then play Kokoro. Then I get the effect. My board would be insane, I guess. As soon as Lionel goes face, though, we activate his world. Do I care about that? Kokoro draws 2. I'd probably draw something that we could use to buff the Wolf with. I think I'm gonna do it. Because I also get the card draw, right? So, yeah, let's do it. Remember, we still have Lionel effect as well. So Shafin playing the world. Whatever he plays is gonna die. And if Chipper Skipper's still there, he has to clear both of them as well. We have the Wolf for potential burst, although I guess I did draw an Axel card. Might be fine. Yeah. Everybody has the world. Like I said, pretty much just assume that everyone has it at this point. But even after that, he only has 4 play points. 4 play was not answering this much, right? So this is 7 plus 6, which is 13 plus 2. Very close to lethal. Actually, it is lethal if I play the Cactus first. So, okay, the Cactus actually gives me the 1 damage I need for lethal, right? Because now the Wolf gets +1/+1. Which will give me just enough damage for me to close out the game. It's a free Evo, so it's Evo synergy there. Now we go face, face, face for exactly lethal. Have we played a new Portal deck? We played, I played a bunch of, or a little bit of Puppet Portal in the pre-release. But now that the expansion is out, I haven't yet, and we definitely should revisit it at some point. So yeah, we'll definitely do that at some point. I'll say it in the chat. Hi Vivian, man, it's good to see you, dude. The good boy lethal? Yeah, I really like the wolf, man. He's just so sick. Because he gives you like the damage we need, plus he's also Evo, so there's Evo synergy there. But yeah, maybe we should play Soothing Spell, I don't know. Like, I like the build we have.